Okay, I'm gonna still do my.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. Lot of love, love, big love, 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 what? Please, love, 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 hey, please, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please, love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.
Tried to stop our shine on the last.
What is going on?
All right, what up, though?
Technical difficulties. Okay.
What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to episode
32. Oh, look, it's black people walking in our neighborhood.
LuvLee podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together,
we are the LuvLees.
It is us.
Yes.
Is us. Welcome to another show. And we're here to say hello.
We are so excited to get this started, get it pop-a-locking, and all that stuff. We have been consistent every Friday doing our podcast. If you guys have missed any of the podcasts, we have 31 of them that you can look at. Yay!
So yeah, definitely tap in and tune in to those. Thankful for our new subscribers that we have been gaining.
We have been gaining. So make sure you guys subscribe. We want to hit 500 by March. That's our thing. We want to hit 500 by March.
All right, I like that.
We're already at 3-something.
360, I believe.
369. Dang, you fine.
Hey.
Let me suck it to you one more time. Get low. I'm already low.
Get low.
Hey.
358.
358. We are at 358, you guys. So
that's pretty cool.
We are excited. Yeah. We are excited. We know the right people will come and subscribe and have fun with us. So yes, we are the LuvLees. How are you doing today, Mr. Malachi Lee?
Beat me to it only because I'm trying to upload this file.
Oh, what file are we uploading?
The flyer.
Oh, I forgot to put the flyer.
Yeah, it's all good.
I
am feeling good. I got it. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling good today. I'm finished a paint job today.
Okay.
So I feel good to have accomplished that. Yes. What up, everybody tuning in? Yeah, I'm glad I finished that today. That felt good. It was interesting because
12 people. Hey, we got 12 people.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about why are you still single? Episode 32 today. Now this is just a question. We're gonna have a conversation about why are people single, men and women. We're gonna talk about it. It's an interesting topic. We're married, but
we've been single before.
We have been single before. We knew while we were single at that point. We'll talk about our history.
Okay.
With that, and then bring up some clips of some women that are powerful but also single and just interested in their views.
Dang.
I'm just talking facts. I'm not trying to put it. It's not about bashing anybody. Come on, don't do that.
I know. I'm just saying. It's funny because when I was watching these clips, not these, one clip that I was watching particularly, I was like, yeah, because I saw it a different way than he did. And he was like, sound like she's single. And I was like, she is. But I like the way she thinks still. So we'll talk about that.
Yeah. So other than that, I'm feeling good. It's Friday. It's been a long week. But I'm glad to be at Friday, at the point of Friday. It's good to be at Friday. How do you feel?
Made it. I feel good. I worked for the Ford sports thingy yesterday at the at the train station, the Michigan train station. That was a lot of fun. And I haven't worked anywhere in a while, but I wouldn't call it work because usually work. I don't know. It was work. But if it's not acting or comedianating, I haven't worked. So I've actually worked regular stuff. I was in the coat check department. And it just seems like it kind of reminded me that I am a go-getter. Like I ended up becoming one of the leaders by mistake. Like they were like, "Danny, what do we do? Danny, what do we do? Danny." And I'm like, I didn't even go to training. I don't know, but I have common sense and I'm not one to just sit around and just look at people. So when they told us, they started giving us instructions, I was like, boom. And I started doing stuff, and the guy saw that I was a very hardworking person. So he started like leaning on me and was like, he's like, "Can I leave y'all here?" I was like, "Yeah, we got it." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And so it just felt good to, because I haven't done anything like being a leader or anything like that in a while because I fight depression. But the thing with this job is it wasn't a consistent job. It was just yesterday. I had to really talk myself into going. Yeah, so I'm like being stuck at a place for 8 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours. It's different for me. Like I get PTSD. I'm just stuck in one building. Like get me out of here. And my husband Malachi had to drop me off because his car went down. So that was even harder for me, low key, because I want to be able to get in my car and go if I got to go. Like if something happened, I'm out of here. I ain't got to worry about, "Oh, can you please pick me up? The building blew up. Help." And I mean, you don't hear about a building blowing up that often, ever really. But still, you just never know.
Yeah, you want to be ready.
I want to be ready. Or if I just feel like if I have one of those anxiety attacks, I want to be able to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, when you ready.
Yeah, when I'm ready, not waiting. So I was very proud of you for getting there on time. Yeah. I lied to him about the time because he's usually late. And then I told him the truth. I came out, told him the truth, and I was just like, "Please Lord, let him be out here on time." And he did it.
Yeah, you said 10. You said 10:30. You said 10. I was getting ready to leave at 9:30. Then you said 10:30. I was getting ready to leave at 10. Then you're like, "I'm ready. They clearing out." I'm like, "I'm going to be there at 10:30, like you said." Then I was waiting on you.
Because I was low key. I usually don't look at his location like that. I forget that the stuff worked because I'm not really an iPhone person. But I was looking at that location last night. I'm like, he is still in Southfield. Talking about he left.
I had left at that point. Once you said it,
I guess that location just slow.
My plan was to leave. I knew I was 20 minutes away, so it was like 10:05 when you text. So 20 minutes away is leaving at 10:10. But you was like,
according to my thing, you was 24 minutes away, pal.
Okay. So we are talking about why are you single today? That's what we're talking about.
I made the flyer. I'm very proud of this flyer. It looks very professional.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
She makes all of our flyers, all of our content flyers and everything. Oh. So we are the LuvLees. If you're just now tuning in, we are a married comedy acting duo, and we do our podcast every Friday. Should be 3 o'clock. It was 3:27.
Yeah.
But we here.
We here, and we also have a website coming out. So whenever that come out, we want you guys to make sure you go there and subscribe.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to know about the shows that we're gonna be in. You'll be able to book us, all the good stuff. I mean, you can still book us if you want to. You can go to our email and request a booking, which is the LuvLee production, the LuvLee's production at gmail.com. But it'll be easier when we get our website done because you just like, boom, we got a calendar on there. You can just be like, "Hey, I want y'all for this day." Boom, boom, boom.com.
Yep, there it is. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this topic today. As y'all know, we're married, but a lot of people aren't married. A lot of people are married. A lot of people aren't married. So it's an interesting topic of why are you single. The other day, Danny was watching something on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, Instagram it was. And there was a woman talking. I didn't know who the woman was. And she was talking about her standards when it comes to a man, marrying a man, and her standards for what she wants in a husband. And she was right. It was everything about it was right. It made sense. It was logical. But I knew that it was a single woman talking. I could tell it was. I know, but I don't know how I knew, but I just knew. I'm like, whoever that is, she's single. And you're like, that's Jill Scott. I'm like, oh man, well, I love you, Jill.
Like, well, she's single.
Yeah. So.
By the way, me and Jill share the same birthday, so I really understood what she was saying. I'm with her. My Aries same birthday twin.
You got anything else you want to say before we bring up the clip?
She's a freak. I'm a freak. Let's go.
I'm a dominant submissive, so I appreciate the time when I said I am a dominant submissive, so I appreciate the time when I actually can submit. Now I've learned with grace and age that I cannot submit until I can see that I can submit. It can't just be words. It can't be an action. It has
Is this
to
a real thing? Like,
yeah,
in relationship? Like, this is how you guide your relationship?
It has to be fair, firm, and consistent.
I need some
charge.
Come on.
It's got to be fair, firm, and consistent.
That's what you need from your man.
That's what I need. Walk
if your
on
man
it.
is fair, firm, consistent, you will submit.
Yep.
What is submissive, Jill? What does that mean? To anything? To whatever?
No. I'm still here.
You're still here.
I'm still
You're
here.
Not gonna disappear.
No, and I'm here to help. A partnership.
But you trust to.
Yes. I want to be able to close my eyes while you drive. You know, I want to be able to sleep while you maneuver. You know, I want to be at peace. That's important to me. You know, all this whole life has been about me finding and maintaining a certain level of peace. So I need to know that you are who you say you are, even when nobody's looking. You know, I need that. And that takes time.
Boom. I completely agree with her, because you have to have somebody that is all of that. Like that, like I can't submit to somebody who I can't follow. Like what I'm like, if you about to jump off a bridge, I'm supposed to jump off a bridge with you. Like that's not submission. That's foolishness. Like I'm not about to do that. So I get what she's saying, but you looked at it in a different, outside the box way, and I don't know if it's because you're a guy, because men and women do think differently. So I get it. When you kind of explained it to me, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And what did you say?
So there were certain things that sparked me to know she was single. The woman, like, I'm not trying to attack anybody. Like, I really want y'all to know that I love Jill Scott as an artist. But it just was, it's a certain mindset that goes about, we have standards as people that we have to hold up to, but there's also a certain level of humility that comes with a marriage, a relationship. And there's certain things that you have to let go of. Not saying that she's wrong and she has to let go of her ideas at all. That's not what I'm saying here. But there are times where, okay, let me go back a little bit. A lot of times men are held to this perfect standard because they're the man, they're the provider, they're protector. You know, they're held to this standard of it's all or nothing. If he can't do all these things, he can't provide me financially, provide me emotionally, lead me with strength, be consistent. It's like, you're asking a lot. Although that's what's required, it's a lot. And a lot of times a man needs help to be the leader and be the man he's called to be. An example, us. Like, if you held me to this standard of it's going to be what you need right now or nothing at all, we wouldn't have got married. We wouldn't have been able to fall in love, because you allowed me to become a man. You've allowed me, and I'm still learning how to be consistent. I'm still learning how to be fair, firm, and whatever she said.
Consistent.
Fair, firm, and consistent. I'm still learning how to do those things. Like, I'm not always consistent. I'm not always communicating the way I should be. I'm not always paying all the bills like I should. I'm not. So I'm learning how to be consistent. And yeah, I'm 30, so I'm still working on myself, and she's older. So you would expect men of her age and caliber to have this together. But at certain times in life too, we have, when it comes to relationships, you have about 80 to 90% that you're going to get from, that's a perfect relationship. Like, there's no such thing as 100% person. That's just everything you ever imagined. There's a certain level of humility when you have to let go of what you thought would be for what you need, what's going to sustain you, what's going to bring you to your destiny. Like again, us, we both had to let go of certain ideas. For you, it was financial. You had to realize,
Yeah.
like, I have to humble myself and know, all right, I'm going to have to help him become financially stable so he can lead us.
I feel like age is not really a reason to not be a certain person. Like I do get that there's wisdom with age and stuff like that, but when you 30 and up, it's like it's certain things, maybe even 28 and up. It's certain things you just know what to do and what not to do. You have a nucleus about yourself. You have your morals. You have, this is who you are. That's why they said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like first be 70 something years old and they could still be having the same values that they had when they was 30. So it's like, to me, that don't matter. The person that you are is going to be who you are. If you're not a person with integrity, and you're not trying to be a person of integrity, you're not going to be a person of integrity. So if I believe that she's saying that I can't be with someone whose nucleus is not, I want to be consistent, I want to be firm,
Right.
I want to be these things. Because if you're trying and you have accountability, then that's something a person can work with. But if you're not, and you're 20, 28, 100 years old, it's not going to work, because you're the person who you are no matter what age you are. If you're choosing not to be accountable and not to change, then that's who you're going to be. I can't trust you. I can't go to sleep while you're driving if you don't know how to drive. Like if you just going crazy and like, well, I'm about to do what I want to do. I ain't got no integrity. Like I can trust you not to do certain things because of the person that you are.
Yeah.
But some people are not like that. I was with somebody older than me and I could not submit to him. So that's why I feel like age is not really, I mean, it matters in some situations, but for the most part, if a person is the way that they are and they choose to be that way, then that's just how they are. You cannot submit to a person who is pig-headed and feel like they know everything and bullheaded and like you can't tell me nothing. And when you get older as a woman, 30, I'll say 32 and up, as a woman, when we mature, we like, you know what? I'm not about to go through that because you've already dealt with frogs. So I'm not about to kiss no more frogs. Now there's a balance. You can't have too much hardness, because when you have too much hardness, then you push away good guys. But at the same token, you're trying to protect yourself because it's like, now I'm kind of middle aged. I don't want to keep wasting my time. I could waste my time in my 20s, but when I hit 30 and up, I ain't got time to be wasting, because now it's the time where if I want to be married, I need to make better decisions. And can this person do what I need them to do? And do they have the potential to do what I need them to do? And if they don't, then I gotta go, because I don't have time to waste time. But versus a person who is very particular, and it's not just that they don't have time to waste time, but their non-negotiables are, they make no sense. Like, you can't have a bald head, you can't chew gum, like stupid stuff like that. Like sometimes God will send you somebody who you don't really want, or who you're not super like, oh, I'm attracted to them or whatever. He'll send you somebody that you need and you'll be like, okay, I'm in love with this person, even though they're not tall, dark skinned, muscular, big feet. I'm in love with them, even though she not tall, big booty, big breast. I'm in love with her. Like God will send you that, but those are surface things.
Right.
But the main thing is, does this person have integrity? Can I trust this person? When they say that they're going to be over here, can I trust that they're over here? Or are they just lying and they're not over here? Or, like, you don't just pick anybody. So when you get in your 30s, it's like, I'm not about to just pick anybody. But at the same token, you got to figure out which one, what's the non-negotiables, and what are some things that's just like you being kind of petty. Just
Hmm.
let it go.
Yeah, and that's a fine line. You bring up some great points. And there are things that are non-negotiable for people, like integrity, smoking cigarettes, stuff like that. That's just like, hey, this ain't gonna be it for me,
Mm-hmm.
But my point is that a lot of times, and again, like she was 100% right. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? She's not wrong in it. It's just there's a certain for me. There's a certain level of humility that comes with a relationship because it's compromise. There's
Mm-hmm.
constant compromise. There's love. And when you have that, you get this idea. You got this list of what you want, physical and character based,
Mm-hmm.
and then that person comes with 80%, 90% of what you need, 90% of the person you thought you would have, you got to deal with that. And then that other 20, you can't focus on it. You got to just, hey, that's I got what I need because nobody's perfect. And so
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times the process of a relationship isn't respected, I'll say,
Mm-hmm.
because the man is expected to come in already perfect, already knowing how to lead, already knowing how to be consistent, already knowing whatever the case is, and that's not
Mm-hmm.
always true.
Yeah.
You may find true love, and then now you have to learn how to love me now. You have to learn
Mm-hmm.
how to lead me. Like I'm learning how to lead you. I'm learning how when you need to be pushed, when you need to be coddled, when you need to be hugged, when you need to be held accountable. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
learning you still. I'm still learning that. And again, if you would have held me to this standard of oh, you don't have the money I need right now. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
world's view of a husband yet. Like I'm still working on it. There's been areas I've been showing up, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a team effort right now. But we got each other,
Mm-hmm.
and people don't want to struggle through things, but sometimes struggle is inevitable part of life until you
Mm-hmm.
get to that point of stability and you like find your footing now and you got your business going or whatever the case is. But any business that you start, the first few years are gonna be struggle. So marriage is like a business, like
Yeah, it is.
So when you do them first couple years, and that's my point is people aren't willing to go through those building
Shoot,
phases.
most businesses, it takes 10 years to get a profit.
Yeah.
For me, I did have my feeding for 12 years. I was financially stable. I had myself together. Um, but God prepared me for Malachi. Like before I met him, because I was dealing with somebody else that had their finances together, but he was crazy. Okay, put me through the ringer, and he was my age, and he was just a hot mess. And after I got through that and healed through that, God was like, "Do you want someone that's going to love you and cultivate you, or do we have to just be rich?" And I'm like, "Dang, can I have both?" So he's like, "Which one do you want?"
Mm.
I'm like, "I want somebody that's going to love me. Like I don't, like we can figure out the money part, which money is very important. I'm not saying it's not,
It's necessary.
but you be with somebody that don't really care about you like that, and y'all financially stable. It's not, maybe it'll work, and maybe they'll grow to love you or whatever.
Hmm.
Because I remember I said I was gonna marry a rich guy and just grow to love him. So I mean that can work, but for me, God was like, no, that's not about to happen.
Hmm.
Because I was so it be the bitterness, like when people say he gotta be this, he gotta be that. It be the stuff that you went through, where you're
Mm.
like, I'm not about to go through that again.
There we go. That's
When you're
now
like,
we get
I'm not
somewhere.
doing that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna tell y'all, I was married before, and my ex was horrible. And not to talk about him. Hopefully, he don't see this or whatever. But he was you. I like. It's so weird. I'm married to Malachi. I can say, Malachi, this hurt my feelings, or can we do it this way?
And I'm like, I don't give a.
No, he'll be like, oh, okay, let me look at it and let me think about it. I see what you mean. I understand where you're coming from. My ex was not like that. If I say, hey, this hurt my feelings, what the F you mean it hurt your feelings? But my feelings were hurt. And this and it, like, instead of having a conversation, and he was right about everything. And he just put me through a lot. There was no humility. I was always the humble one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't perfect. I ain't gonna say I was perfect. But it's hard being married to someone who does not want to fix themselves, who don't want to change, who don't have accountability, who feel like they don't make no mistakes. They boo boo don't stink at all.
Yes.
You be like, well, I know my boo boo stink. What is that? Something that you want to change about yourself? Nothing. Like, okay. I mean, like, literally, we had what is that called?
Counseling.
It was something like counseling. It was like through the court. Mediation. We had mediation with a lawyer, and the lawyer was like, write some things on the back of this paper that you would change so that, and it was right before we divorced, so that he can move back in, and that you would change about yourself. And she told him to do the same thing. I wrote some things. His paper was blank.
Like he had nothing to change?
He had nothing to change. He had nothing to change. And God told me, like, I'm about to free you. I'm about to free you. Give it three months. And he did, and I was free. But that's how he was the whole marriage. Yeah. And imagine being with somebody like that who do not want to change, who's out late at night, cheating on you, doing them. Like, who want to be with somebody like that? So I went through that. So after I went through that, I went to counseling, and I said, I'm not going to go through that again. So it's that I got to protect myself. So I went on in the whole phase for a year. I didn't care at that moment. Yeah. And then, well, it wasn't a lot. It was just one person, too. But anyway, I didn't care. And then after that, I went abstinent for like 6-7 years. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting myself through that no more. In fact, I said I wasn't gonna get married no more, because if that is marriage, I will be whole by myself. Yeah. I will travel and jump out of buildings, out of planes by myself and do me. And that's where I was at. And then got into another bad relationship, drove me crazy. I said, I'm not okay. Because I forgot 6 years, 7 years of being abstinent. I forgot, I was like, well, maybe this is the one, because I've been abstinent for the Lord. Yeah. The devil was like, I got you. Boom. And then I was like, okay, I'm not doing it no more. Okay, I'm done. And I was really done. And then I started thinking, I want to have kids before it's too late. And God was like, well, you have to have a relationship. And I was like, but then I have to date people. And I don't know what to do. And they not about to do me like this. And they not about to do me like that. And I had that list. He gonna have this. He gonna have that. He gonna blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get him a psychological evaluation, because the last one was crazy. All of this stuff. And God was like, calm down. Throw away the list. Wow. And the next person will love you. In fact, the crazy person was preparing you for the next person. And do you care if the next person is rich or not? I do care. Well, you're going to have to let that go. And I was like, okay, I don't even care no more. He was like, as long as the next person can pray for you, take care of you, love you, cultivate you, be there for you, and love himself, then you'll be good. And I was just like, oh, fine. I give up. That was when I humbled myself. Like, yeah. I give myself away. Because I'm tired of going through this goofy stuff. Mm-hmm. And then, not too long after that, I started doing comedy, and me and Malachi saw each other in the comedy class. I didn't know that he was the one at the time, and I wasn't looking. I was done looking. I was like, okay, God, whatever happens. And it happened. It surprised me, like, wow, I'm not single no more. So I think that people be really strict on their list because of the stuff they've been through. Because it's self-preservation. So I'm not about to do that no more.
Yes. And that is a great point that you bring up. And there's a very thin line between the self-preservation and the bitterness. Mm-hmm. Because now that bitterness, that shows up in now it's non-negotiable. You gotta have this. I ain't taking nothing less than this. And it's like, all right. Unfortunately, that bitterness and that strength that you're holding could be the determining factor in you being open enough to find somebody for that man
the right person,
the right person to come in your life, because the right person may not come in that package that you thought they were going to come in, and that level of humility to know, oh, I gotta humble myself under God's authority first, because that's what we both had to do. We both had to realize that this was bigger than us, that God was bringing us together, and we had to we had to let go and let God, because there's different reasons that people be single, men and women. There's powerful men, powerful women, a lot, and sometimes they be single. Like you, like, man, they got everything together. It seemed like,
and they single,
but they single. And for the guys, I know sometimes that could be fear of divorce, fear of, being hurt by a woman, fear of that a woman is only want what he has. Like that could be that. It could be wanting to be promiscuous, wanting to just sleep around and do those things. There's multiple reasons. For the woman, her reasons could be also fear of being hurt, but it also could be the standards are so high, and the list is so strong and so particular. And if it ain't that, if he don't have this amount of job, this amount of, and yeah, there are lifestyles that don't match. Like Jill Scott, I don't know who type of person she is, but she says she's a dominant, submissive person, but she's already rich.
Yeah, so it's like, why would she want to be with somebody that don't have any money? But at the same token, it's a person.
She could be okay with that.
Yeah,
like she could just need somebody to hold her down
to
and
make
love
sure
her.
They're not using her for her money.
Right. Yeah, and then they still doing what they do, but maybe they can bring something to what she got going to advance her even more, and that just takes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you just never know, but there's, like I said, my whole point is that there's a certain level of humility that comes that you got to let go of what you thought. And we're going to bring this other
really
clip.
do. Real quick, whenever, and the thing is, whenever a person is bitter, man or woman, it's very hard for the right person to find you.
There you go.
Because if they see you and they see that aura of bitterness, somebody that's peaceful and whole and in their own little self and happy and stuff, they're not going to want to come deal with that either.
Right.
Because it's sometimes not just about financial, it's about mentality. Like if a person is crazy and they bitter and they like, why you I'm not about to deal with that, because I could be by myself and be happy. I don't have to deal with you
for real
snapping on me and talking to me crazy.
100%. Yeah,
I'm good.
And you have to be aware, like I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, because there are red flags that are just non-negotiable, and that's okay. But certain things you gotta just accept and work on. The wife, the woman is supposed to be the helper of the man. That's scriptural, that's biblical. And even if you don't believe, like, you're supposed to help your man. Like it's just like a fact. Like a lot of times men need help. I know for me, you allow me to become a man. Like I can say it with my chest now that I'm a man. I didn't know I wasn't a man before. And part of me did too. Part of me knew I wasn't a man. And was hiding and putting up this facade of being a man. I had some man qualities and some man traits. But to say I was a man, I couldn't say that with my chest. Like, yeah, I'm a grown man. Like, it's just like, it's there now because I have worked on myself through needing to be what I need to be for you. And it's allowed me to be better for the world and better for myself, better for you, because now I'm held accountable to somebody daily to, I have to show up, I have to listen better, I have to learn better, I have to be stronger, I have to be softer as well. It's just so much to it that you learn how to be a man. It's
a lot, and it's a lifelong thing. Just like even being a good woman is a lot. Like even earlier today, he took a job. I felt like he should have charged more. He charged less, and I was aggravated. And he was like, could you please not talk like in that aggravating tone, because he knows me. I wasn't like, what the F? But I was like, oh, isn't that great? He was like, could you please not do that? Because it's making it worse. And it made me think, like, I don't want to make him feel worse. I do want him to know what he's worth and charge more, because it's taking a lot of our time. And It's just a different way of saying things and a
Yeah.
different way of doing things.
Yeah.
And so even like becoming a good man is hard. Becoming a good woman is hard because you have to have patience and softness and humility, and because dudes will not listen to you if you talking to them crazy. They'll be like, okay, I'm not. You know, they barely listen to you when you talk to them with humility. Like,
For sure.
Like, babe, blah blah blah, huh? Babe, can you blah blah blah, huh? So it's like learning how to do that is very difficult. But I mean, that's what being a human is about, and that's why it's important to choose a mate, a partner who is open to becoming better, to evolving, versus someone who feels like they have arrived.
So that's the key right there. That sums it up. Like open to evolution, open to working on yourself. And then the other side of that is open to helping a person evolve. That's what I feel like is missed a lot of times when it comes to women. And like a strong woman like Jill Scott, and there's another doctor that was on Cam Newton's podcast. Very powerful, strong, beautiful woman, but she's single. And it's like, I just wonder, like, that she knows so much about relationships and how you should be treated, but it's like, so nobody just chose to pick you? Like, it's just weird to me. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. It's just interesting. It's interesting.
I mean, sometimes you attract the wrong people. Like before you, I was engaged 3 times, so people chose me. Right. It just wasn't the right people.
That's true. Right? That's true. Yeah, that's true. And it's just interesting. It's just very interesting. And so, like for you, you went through that phase of bad relationship, and you like, all right, well, I ain't gonna have no bad relationship, so I'm gonna do it this way. And God, like, no, open your mind up. And you like, what? So you had to go through that process of humility and changing your desires. Like, I think that's a big thing too, because you still desire the right things. It's about desiring what right things, I feel like.
Yeah, the Bible says he'll give you the desires of your heart, but sometimes your desires should be God's desires for you, because we are here for the purpose of serving God. So he already knew, like, I don't think there's a one person for each person, but God will put people in the pathway of each other, and you have a choice to be like, is this my person or not?
Yeah.
And so he already knew that I was about to be in the pathway of Malachi. Yeah. So it's like, let me prepare him and let me prepare her to be in there in the pathway. And then they have a choice to make. Are they going to be together or are they not?
Yep. And that's a good point, because God prepared me. Like, he prepared my heart. He prepared my spirit. And to your point, God gives the desires of our heart, not the desires of our flesh. A lot of times our flesh desires certain things. And but your heart, what's really in your heart? You know, your heart is where your treasures are. You know, is where your comfort is, your peace is. You know, and I was prepared in different ways as well. Like he, certain scenarios he took me through, and I didn't want, because of my past relationships, I was set on, I'm not gonna do this again. So I'm gonna have a tunnel vision to find a woman like this. And God was like, no, you gotta open your mind up, because who I'm about to send you is outside of that box. So if you're only looking in the box, then you're gonna miss it. And so I remember that process. I remember what happened particularly, and the things that were said from different people around in my circle that I didn't talk to them about, but then they brought it to me. Even if I did bring it to them, it just made me think a certain way. And it's like, okay, well, maybe I can do this again. Maybe I can do something like that again. And then, bam, you came along. So now I'm like, okay, this feels right. This feels like this is my person. It don't seem like I thought it would, but this is it. So I gotta go with it. And you are my person. I'm glad I married you. I'm glad that we're doing this together. Like, it's been a beautiful journey, and I'm glad I let go of what I thought.
Me too. Because if I didn't, we would not be together.
Yeah.
At all.
For real.
So what's your story, your single story? Like, how long were you single before you met me? And
I mean, shoot, we got together when I was 27. I think I was turning 28 that year.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. And so I was single, well, since I was 22. That has been my last relationship.
Okay.
Dang. 3, 24, 5 years. So I was single 5 years. I've been promiscuous. I've been sleeping with women. but I wasn't in anything committed. I've been in some long-term situations, but I wasn't in anything committed.
Okay.
So yeah, my last relationship was 22, and I left that. I got together with her when I was 19, and then from there, I thought I was gonna marry her at that time. If I had some money that time, I would have bought a ring and proposed to her because it felt right. It felt like it was it, you know. And then come to find out, I wasn't ready to explore that life, and I had to come to terms to that. I'm glad I did before I made a drastic mistake. It wasn't on her. It just we weren't meant to be, you know, and I didn't know how to find that out.
Yeah.
And we weren't as compatible as I thought either. You know, we weren't friends first. Like we built a relationship first before being friends. We kind of went into dating quick, and it felt good. And nothing was wrong. So I was like, well, if nothing's wrong, it must be right.
Right.
But that's not always the case, you know. And no hard feelings. She's a great woman. She's now married with the child. So I'm so happy for her. And she congratulated me when we got married as well. So yeah, I was single for 5 years, messing around with women, and I was when we got together. Before we got together, I was still ready to continue to explore my singleness. You know, seeing different women I could sleep with. I was getting ready to expand, actually. Like, yeah.
Oh God, you about to expand the business.
Let's take it to the next level.
The community penis business.
Yeah, we just warming up. So
yeah, let's get some more soul ties here.
And then God had to humble me. I had to be sat down and know, like, all right, you either gonna go down this path. Who knows how long you're gonna be wandering? Because like that's what it was with me and you. I was like, I can either step up to this plate, let go of the world, and make this happen, or I can let this go in hopes that I will find something as genuine, as organic as what I had. And so I'm like, I don't want to take that chance. I knew that true love is rare. I knew that friendship in a relationship is rare. Although it's a necessity for me now, for us now, a lot of couples don't really have that. They get into dating quick and then they get married, and then a lot of people, I mean, and you do have stories where they was friends first and they fell in love, but I knew that was big on my list, you know, and I had 3 things that were on my list and you hit all 3. So I'm like, dang, I asked for this. The Lord sent it. What I'm gonna do? So
right here, take it back.
Yeah, like, I didn't say I was ready now.
That's how it be, man. You be like, okay, Lord, and then He sent it. You be like, but I was, dang. Okay, I'm gonna take this because I've been asking. I've been praying for this, and here it is. So
it don't come in the time you want, and it may not come in the package.
It may not come how you want it. Like
when you and how is
Negro. Like when you came, I didn't know that I was gonna have to lose. That my brother was gonna die. Like I had no clue that she's gonna lose her brother when she finally meets the person she's supposed to be with.
Like what? And then we got to this point of just like, bam, like, oh man, this is great. We was at the literally peak of our relationship. We had dated. We dated for a couple months. We were together for a couple. I think we was probably like 6 months in dating and being together, and it was like, bam. And then we went to Jamaica, and so we like, oh, now we spent a week away from the world, and we traveled together, and we had fun.
We didn't argue. It was
like,
easy to travel with them.
It was peaceful.
Like, because sometimes you can't travel with folks. You be ready to kill from some folks.
Yeah, like I'm about to kill this person overseas.
But they ain't gonna make it back home.
Yeah, like you ain't making it back to the States. Like put me in Jamaican jail.
Right. If you get on that hostess nerves one more time, because some people be like, so bougie, like, yes, could you blah blah blah.
Right.
Shut up.
Like, this is who you are.
Right.
Like,
yes, I need you to move by fork to the right, not the left.
Yeah, you acting bougie at this all-inclusive resort.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Could you please serve me? Please?
You find out who people really are on vacation.
For real.
And when you move in with them.
Yeah. And so we hit that point, and then coming back, and then it was my birthday, and then Curtis was in the hospital, and it's like, okay, he's in the hospital. Yeah.
I did do a surprise party.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, she surprised me too. I never had a surprise party, and I was like, wow. And then, like, wait, he's what? And it just happened so fast. And now we like, I had already decided in my heart what I wanted. Like, I'm like, all right, we're going to take this to the max then. Like, I saw it. It was like all the signs were there. And then that happens. And I'm like, oh, well, I already decided. So I guess I got to help her get through this. This sucks. And like, yeah, if it sucks for you, how you think she feel? I'm like, oh, right. Okay.
Man, one thing my bishop, I don't know if he still say it, but he used to say is, you don't know a person till you know them through all of their seasons. Like, you can meet somebody through summertime, but if you don't know them in winter, you really don't know them. Like, will they be able to shovel the snow for you, or are they just going to, let you get buried? Mm-hmm. So it's important to pick somebody that you can trust, that can be with you through all 4 seasons, because it's not going to always be sunny. There's going to be some times where it's just going to be like, dang.
For real. Yeah. So we have this other clip. There's a podcast called Dear Future Wifey.
Yeah, and he actually interviewed us.
He did.
He has not posted it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I hope he posted.
I do too. So,
that was a while ago.
Hoping it's not just hidden in the vault.
Right. Can you just send it to us and we will post it?
Yeah, we'll chop it up, tag you and all that, bro. But yeah, we met him through Ryan's baby shower.
Yeah, they had a baby girl.
Yeah, and so we he interviewed us. So he has a great platform. Mm-hmm. At this time, he was single. He might have not been single at the time because he kept his situation kind of real. Yeah. But his podcast, Dear Future Wifey, was based upon him being single, wanting to be married, and he would interview, which he still does, interview certain people and have them on the show, single and married, to talk about relationships and marriage.
And so, now he has his wife on there with him.
He does. Yeah, his wife is on there now. So we're going to show a clip of someone that was on that show.
A dominant, submissive. So I appreciate the time.
I'm like, what is that?
For anyone shorter.
Did you say?
I am 5'9" and not mature enough for anyone shorter.
Did you say not mature enough?
I am not. I am a child. And so the minute we get in a fight, I'm going to tell you to get on the stairs when you're talking. You're not tall enough for that tone, sir. Come down, would you? Oh, you're already there, huh? 5'10" and above.
You can't be like that, Cora. You got to open up your mind.
I did. 5'10" and above. You don't want to date me if you are 5'9" and lower. It's not a responsible choice.
Cora, you got to open up your mind. You can't base a man on his height like that. This man, he's doing everything that you just named, and everything you named, and that masculine man did not equate to height. But just because he's not 5'10",
God looks down on me, and my husband will do the same. Okay. I feel it in my spirit. I believe that God would do that for my life. I've been through too much hell for me to have a short husband. He wouldn't do me like that. He wouldn't do me like that.
Of course, a lot of women have testimonies that they had to change that. They had to open up their mind. That's not going to be your testimony?
Nope. They were mature enough to do it.
So you just
I already said I'm not.
So you saying you real. You saying I'm just not mature.
I'm not. Because we're going to have conflict.
And you don't know how
I'm taller than you and we have conflict, get out of here, man.
Very comical, very hilarious.
She is funny. I always love Cora. She is crazy.
What does she do?
She's Bishop Jake's daughter.
Oh, okay.
And she was married before, so that's probably why she's like that. Honestly, I can understand where she's coming from.
But you married.
Yeah, but that's how I was before I was married. I was like,
that's my point right there.
I was like, no this, no that, no this, no that.
So you just proved my point. Like you was like that before you got married, and you had to let that go.
Yeah, I had to let it go
because God is funny like that. That one thing that you be like, oh no. God be like, all right, well,
here you go.
Yeah, like,
and they have everything else.
Everything else, he just looking her eye to eye, and she's like, ooh.
He just looking at her like this.
I can see that. Like, I can see her having a husband that's eye to eye to her, or an inch over her, where she ain't looking up. She just okay, you know what I'm saying?
But what if she get a husband that's shorter than her?
like according to her, she ain't doing it.
What about you? You have a wife that's shorter than you.
Yeah, and so for me, I didn't know my wife was gonna be half my height.
I'm not half your height.
You ain't half my height.
If I was half your height, I would come to your private area, pal.
Yeah. But you're I'm 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", same thing.
5'9".
And you are 4'7". So I'm like, that was a thing for me. I remember talking to Smada about it before we like got married, and I was like, man, like everything's so perfect, but I didn't know why he was gonna be short. Like this,
dang.
Like, and that's what he said. He like, dang. I'm like, I'm not trying to be rude about it. I just didn't know, like, because there's people that's short. You got your 5'3", 5'4", 5'5". Then you got under 4 feet, and then you got 4'7". And it's like, whoa, like that's like you're short. Like you talk about you not being a midget. I'm like, I looked it up. I know it's.
Shut your butt up. Almost made me cuss.
But it's real. So it's like I had to humble myself because I didn't even know. But that was never my list where like I never date a woman under 5 feet. I ain't never say that. But I definitely didn't think I'd be bending down on my like to kiss and hug and scoop up and have to come in like y'all don't know my back.
Whatever. His back don't hurt like that.
Pray for me, y'all, because my back.
It's not that serious. He over the top.
I gotta get the solo.
No, not the.
Excuse me. I'm trying to get my piece here. My vertebrae right here. Like, hold on. My vertebrae, my back, Excuse me. I'm trying.
Yeah. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Excuse me. Because you ain't gonna stop my time. The weight. This is my posture every time we hug. Like y'all see on here.
Your back, my tippy toes hurt every time I have to stand up on my tippy toes because he average height. Is that fair?
I'm average height. But yeah, I didn't know I was gonna have to be bending down all my life. I didn't know I was gonna have to have that back strength to.
I know I was gonna have to carry a dang old stew with me all my life.
Come down, like, hey, I love you. I love you too.
High chair and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, so God is God. I'm not God. I ain't gonna say I am.
I'm glad I'm not God. I couldn't do it.
I can just imagine what he's thinking when she has this non-negotiable that's a physical. Because one thing about God is, he do not care about the flesh. He's not concerned about, y'all, she got this and that. Hey, he ain't worried about that. Because the word tells us to be carnally minded is what?
Death.
To be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Boy, I felt like I was having a pop quiz. I didn't even know.
Put you on the spot.
I was like, oh, God.
Like,
it's
life. Spiritually minded is what?
Life.
Life and peace.
I gotta go read the Bible.
Right.
The Bible scholar.
That's what it is. And so it's like you gotta be led by the Spirit. That's what this whole thing is about. Men, women, anybody across the board, you gotta be led by the Spirit of God, because marriage is a holy covenant. It's an institution designed by God. Our first example of marriage is Christ and the ecclesia, which is the body of Christ. Now, Christ died for the ecclesia. I'm not saying church, because it's the ecclesia. He died for his body. He died for the people that were called to be under God's family. Okay? He died. He laid his life down for the ecclesia. He's coming back for ecclesia without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. So he gave up his life. He gave up his desires. Lord, take this cup of suffering away from me. Nevertheless, let your will be done. Nevertheless, I'm going to do this for my body. I'm going to give myself away so that my body can be blameless. And that scripture is so powerful for me, because that's what I've done. I've laid my life down for you, and I'm continuing to do so. I've laid down my desires, my will, my whatever, and I've let the world go, and I'm continuing to let the world go so that I can be what I'm supposed to be. I'm laying this down, laying my desires down so that I could be, boom, used by God. And that's why God's covenant is marriage, and this marriage has brought me closer, boom, to him.
That's true. Yeah, me too. I've done it too. But I ain't gonna hold you up. Before I met you, I did pray on my own, but since the thing with Curtis, I stopped. And so, like, you actually being like that helps me pray more often, like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, me too, because I have to. We gotta pray. Like
Because when we don't pray, it'd be like
you can
stuff
tell.
be chaotic.
You
Like,
can tell.
what is happening?
You definitely can tell. So it's like you gotta learn and grow. Hello, yeah, Yadi Tor.
Yadi Latega.
What up, though? So yeah, that's our episode. You got any other thoughts?
No, we're doing good. Y'all have any comments before we leave? Because we're. Oh, did you do your lovely?
How are you?
Tip?
I'm doing good. We're doing well. Yeah, lovely tip of the day. Where is it?
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to our page. Make sure you share if you can. Also we got our website coming soon. I am working on it, so I don't know how soon it's gonna be because I don't know what I'm doing. It's my first time doing this. Yeah, we got a lot of shows coming up, but most of them are in Toledo. And
oh yeah, we're gonna be in Toledo
all this month.
Oh yeah, starting Sunday. I was just there Tuesday.
He was just there. Yeah, I had rehearsal, so I couldn't go support him.
Yeah, so we'll be there Sunday. And I'll be in Flint on February 13th. We'll be in Grand Rapids February 14th.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of big things coming up. Lovely tip of the day. Be humble. Sit down.
Be humble.
Sit down. Be humble.
Down.
Humble yourself. You are great. You really are. But you also have to compromise. We all do. We all have to. Marriage, relationships, they take a certain level of humility. And God will give you what you need, not always what you want. Mm-hmm. So there are certain things that you're going to have to work through your partner with and lead with and help with and pour in and cultivate. There may be some things that you didn't think you had to cultivate in a man that you're going to have to cultivate. He can have everything else, but there's one little part he need help with. These few parts over here he need help with. Mm-hmm. Help that man. Same for the men. She may not know everything and got everything together like you want. Cultivate that woman. Cultivate each other so that y'all can learn and grow and love together.
Right, because she may not know how to cook, and you may have to help her.
Yeah.
I know how to cook, thank God. But you know what I'm saying.
Thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing. We had some good people coming in today. Mm-hmm. Thank you for this person.
Thank you, Yadi.
Comments at the end, towards the end. We appreciate that.
We'll be back here next Friday at 3:00. Yep. Between 3:00 and 3:30.
Yep. Next Friday we are talking about. We're talking about. Oh, I didn't send it yet. Whoop that A.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Whooping that butt.
Yeah, talking about the culture of young people these days. When it comes to school, when it comes to what they do and
discipline.
I will sub to you. Thank you for the sub. New sub.
Thank you, Yadi.
Yes, indeed. So we love y'all, man. We gonna get up out of here. Any last words you got? We gained 1 subscriber today.
Just always remember that sometimes the process is long and tedious, but you'll get through it. Like, even if you're trying to meet a spouse or a partner, sometimes you have to look at yourself first before you even make a list, even though, we said throw away the list. Look at yourself first. And that person will be a person that will take you to another level. They will not bring you down, but they'll take you to another level.
Beautiful.
So, we encourage you during single time. Have fun while you're single, because honestly, if you really want to be with somebody, you can. You can go on a corner store and be with crackhead Freddie, but we want the best for you. And so know that when you're married, you'll be married most of your life versus how long you've been single. So whatever time you are in, be content, be happy, and be blessed.
Amen. I want to bring up these 5 traits. I forgot about that. 5 traits healthy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. That was a good ending. I was proud of myself.
Okay. No, that's it.
No, let's do 5 traits because they may not need, but we'll feel bad. We'll be like, we should have talked about the 5 traits.
Right, yeah. So
you didn't do it.
Last thing, we have these 5 traits, and I'm just gonna name the main 5. 5 traits of a healthy single. The word is a rampant with relationships that start off hot and heavy, only to crash and burn. That's true. Antoine just told me today about he went to a wedding last summer. They already divorced. That's what I said. Jesus Christ.
The year part is the time where you have a lot of sex and have a lot of fun.
Come on, right? You ain't even make it a year.
That's
Jesus.
different.
Number 1, knowing your identity. Everyone is looking to understand who they are. Okay, you got to know who you are. Your childhood traumas, your good, your bad. Getting to know Christ is a journey you really do experience full revelation of our identity in Him. I like that.
And go to therapy.
Yeah. Number 2, know your worth. We're all born to desire and to be worthy. If we do not know our value, then we are apt to settle for less than we deserve. And we talk about that because I don't want to get this confused that you need to settle. Either.
Right. Do not settle.
Because you can't settle. Like, you have to,
Yeah, don't settle, but don't be over the top.
Right. That's what it is. It's a balance. It's a very thin balance, but it's a balance. Number 3, desire to grow. Remember how we discussed that most people do not get their needs met during those childhood years? Most people accumulate baggage over the years of their timeline. Pain and trauma are bonds that happen to all of us. But healthy singles take time to learn from past mistakes and reflect on how they can improve themselves for future experiences. Yeah. Number 4, heal from past wounds. The key goes hand in hand when desire to grow. Healing from past wound plays in your development and growth process as a person. If we do not heal from trauma and pain, we will carry that into our future relationships and blame the next person for our ex's issues.
Facts. That's why you have to try to heal through that. Even if you haven't healed through that, don't blame the person that you're with for what you've been through, because you was there and they weren't.
Yep. Stand on God's word to receive your full healing. Use wisdom. Healthy, stellar singles understand the value of taking their time to get to know others. Emotions and feelings are great, but they are fleeting. Wisdom is have others access to new relationship and share any red flags they may see. We desire not to be led by our emotions, but they are still prone to affect us. Having safe people in our community who want the best for us can only benefit us in the long run. While dating, the healthy single looks for qualities in their dating partner that will prove to be lasting components of a strong foundation, rather than what feels good in the moment. You
got to do that. Like, all dating is collecting data.
Yeah.
So collect the data, even if you have to make a list, this person, blah, blah, blah. You have to look at it from an objective type of standpoint. You can't be like inside of the dating. You can date people, but you can't, don't be so, like they say, emotional that you're in there. You can't think.
Yeah.
When you date somebody, you have a chance to get to know a person who you don't know, and you can look at it from a scientific perspective and just take notes and know, like, okay, this person did this, that, and that may not be for me, and then move on. Like, don't even give them enough time to abuse you.
For sure. Well, I gotta go, but I love your help for people. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yadi.
So yeah, that was Love Dates. LuvDates.com. TrueLoveDates.com. So we thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. This has been another episode of LuvLee Podcast, episode 32. Why are you still single?
I'm Danny Lee.
I'm Malachi Lee.
Together, we are the LuvLees.
Choose love. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Choose love, y'all. Hey. Love, 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 please love, 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 please love. Lot of love. Love, big love. Love, 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 what? Please love, 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 hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please love, 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 lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too.